Hello guys, welcome to today's video. It is Shoddy. I'm back today with another Fallout video. We're going to be talking about some Fallout 76 today. This is insane news we got from Bethesda, and we had a lot of news come out on Thursday, which was at QuakeCon for Bethesda. They did have like a release there. They did show a lot of the gameplay. There is a crazy amount of perks coming out, a lot to talk about in this video, and I'm going to break it all down. But welcome to the video, guys.
You will emerge.
Now these words are going to be the theme of Fallout 76, you will emerge. This we will be seeing a lot. This is just their own kind of like cartoony type thing they're going to do, and they're probably going to do one more for the beta to explain how the beta goes. It's their way of explaining things. But when I was watching QuakeCon, they said, well, the producer or head director Todd Howard said we turn the assholes into interesting content. Now, that was the funniest thing I think I've ever heard from a game developer. That's why I like how open he was and how he's going to treat the griefers in this game. They're not going to let it go like a GTA Online style thing where they just completely ass rape you over and over and over. It's more like when a player attacks another player in Fallout 76, the first shot is more like an invitation to being able to fight them. Now, if the player that is getting shot at by someone shoots back, then it's considered PvP. But if that person disengages and does not want to fight them, they will actually end up, like if they try to leave and they don't shoot back, then it's seen as a grief, and that person gets punished for just trying to attack someone who does not want to fight. Now when someone wants to fight, it's going to be full on PvP. But, like he said, they turn assholes into interesting content. Now, the griefers delight in killing uninterested players and taking their stuff. In Fallout, griefer can still kill the player, but they do not get the stuff. Better yet, the griefer immediately becomes a lucrative target to everyone else in the game, meaning they get like a huge red dot on the map. Like they lose all, like basically all consciousness of all the other players. They won't be able to see them or anything, and they become a huge target, kind of like a bounty in GTA Online, but reversed, where it comes out of their money. And yeah, they're labeled a wanted murderer, and that is something I do like, the fact that Bethesda's like, we're not trying to take out the single player aspect of the game. We do like the fact that other players will attack and they'll go into PvPs, but they don't want it to be so overwhelming like GTA Online where they just cannot take it. They want this game to not be survival of the fittest, but just to be survival, because you're not only fighting other players in online, you're also fighting super mutants, ghouls, and a new tribe that is basically ghouls, but they were raiders that got nuked but didn't lose consciousness of who they were, so now they're called Scorchers because of how much the players in PvP look like, or will look like, a raider. So there's no point in having a raider faction in there. That's something that is a little upsetting, but then again, it's also pretty damn dope because you also have to deal with that. So I honestly think that this is going to be a really good game. This is going to probably be the second game of the year. It's really going to rival Red Dead Redemption, which I'll have a video on that soon. But what's cool about this Fallout is they have different types of perks, and the perks that you get to see is, it's not like Fallout or Fallout 4, because I did like the way the tree worked in that, where it was kind of like a cool picture that showed it. They run them as cards. Now all these cards basically get rolled kind of like a FIFA game, so you can buy packs and you get like I seen in the thing it showed that they get gum as well that like boosts something special depending on the gum pack that you got. And that is what we'll be seeing in Fallout 76. We're going to see some really cool things like that. You obviously level up, you get better weapons, and you want to create a group of people that can hold together, and you basically build a base wherever you want. And that is another cool aspect. So they took that straight out of Rust and Ark and stuff like that, but except they don't have like dinosaurs and shit in there. So it's going to be a really dope game. And then you're going to have eventually they'll probably allow, depending on how they release it, you'll be able to nuke other players, but I think this can be a really, really tedious task to go get it. It's not going to be like, oh, here's a nuke, go blow somebody up. It's going to be like, hey, I need you to get to like level 50, I need you to run across the map this far, go get toxic waste and mutate for me, and then explode, because I need you to get these nuke codes. That's how it's going to be. It's very, very strenuous, and you're probably going to need like a lot of people to do it, because you're going to have to run it like a nuclear scientist. Now, the multiplayer for this game will be a nice step in the right direction for all multiplayer games, so it's not just a free-for-all where they just go and straight ballistically murder each other. They actually get punished for doing so, which I hope Bethesda takes a good shot at this, because if they don't, it's just gonna... I don't want to... I love Fallout, I love Bethesda, but I really want to see this game do well, and I hope it does. But that's all I'm going to be talking about today, guys. I'll be coming out with another video on Fallout later this week without some more stuff. It'll be about the actual gameplay of the game. It'll resemble like Fallout 4. That is some stuff that I will be talking about, so guys, stay tuned for that. If you guys are new to the channel and you do like Fallout videos, please smash the subs button, and on top of that, check a like, and it does help me out a lot. See you guys' appreciation. I do love all the support you guys have been giving me. This has been Shotty. I thank you all so much for watching. Later, guys. Peace.